friends, welcome back. I have a fun little embellishment that I want to make here with you guys, and I will be using the Swan Shaker Set from ScrapDiva Designs. It's super cute. I love the swans. At first I thought that they were just a bigger swan and a smaller one, but actually they are just two swans and you can put them together and they look really cute. And here is, I've already gone ahead and cut them out so you can see. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, I can't get over this little detail on this little face. So the die comes with everything you see here. It comes out with this outline piece. It comes with, the back portion of it. I cut it out in foam. It comes with let me see, focus. It comes with this little tiny, black piece for the beak. And then you can make the eyes, the eyelashes kind of go this way. I put them facing down. I cut out another one, I put them facing up. So you can kind of see the difference. The crown, look at that. Isn't it cute? I really like them. And they're such a great size. Let me see. They're about 3 1/4 inches tall. And from the crown all the way to the end of the tail. I mean, it's a pretty good size. 3 1/4 also. And they're so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Really adorable. Really, I don't know. You can use them like this. It could be in love. It could be a him and her. I just love it. So I'm going to fill them up. I already put the acetate on the back of this, as you can see. I'm just going to fill it up. I'm thinking I'm going to fill it up with some white sequins. Maybe, I'm not sure. I wanted some white little seed beads. I don't know. I'm going to find my seed beads. Let me see if I have any in here. These are not, oh, these silvery ones are pretty cute. Let me see. Let me see what I got. Yes. These tiny ones right here. Okay. I'm going to open this up and we're going to put them in here. Okay. Here we go. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm going to let you guys know that if you guys want to purchase this die, it's really cute. And you get bang for your buck because you get them both, facing the left and the right. You don't have to do just, a lot of dies come sometimes just with one swan facing a specific way. And this is really cute. Use the code Veronica on the screen so that you can get a discount on your next order. And to check out what the design team is doing, check out the ScrapDiva Design hashtag so that you guys can check out what the design team is doing. They make awesome, amazing, inspirational items. So check those out. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add glue to this. For a minute there, I thought I had glued something wrong on. Okay. I'm very careful all around the edge because this is a shaker and I want it to be completely closed and sealed. As I'm saying that, my hand is wonky. I'm going to add on a acrylic block on top so that it'll weigh it down and glue it. As you can see, I have a little bit of glue right here. That's what I mean by very carefully. Let me see, where is my acrylic block? Here it is. Oh, it's coming out so good. Here we go. I'm going to add this block on here while I do the other one. I need some weight on it, so the only thing that I can think of that's nice and heavy is this. I'm going to put it to the side where it is not blocking the sun for me. And then we have this other one. Do I want the same kind of look? Now I have these tiny little beads here that are kind of gold, and it has gold accents. This one, this one I think they're too big. Let me put one in and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's a little too big. Not gonna work. Not gonna work, not gonna work. What else do I have here? Okay. Let me check what I have in my stash. Okay. So I found this that I had from a Christmas bead making stash. I'm gonna see if these little ones fit in. Oh, these look better. And the way I find if it works or not is when I put this down, can I feel them? Are they popping out? They're not. So let's go with these beads right here. That way I get two different kind of beads. Look at this. This is pretty. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna shut this because with my luck I always end up having them fall over. Okay. So this one is all little beads and the other one is beads and sequins. Okay. Let's try this again where we don't get any on the edge of the acetate. Here we go. My hand seems wonky. No! Ah! I feel like everything goes wrong when I don't do a voiceover, when it's just recording. Okay. And let's put this on. Okay. I have to line this up. Okay, and I'm going to put that. Okay, so this die also comes with the little feathers. Here they go. And they have little hearts cut out already. And I just put a gold piece of paper, the same gold as the crown. And this aside, I'm going to show you how it looks. Here it is, like this. I guess it looks kind of cute, but I kind of like looking at it like this. I don't know. I should have filled this one up a little bit more like I did there. So I'm going to add that, but I am going to add a pop-up square, foam square, so it can give more detail. And then let's try that, how that looks. I need to be careful because I don't want to place it down until I know exactly where I want it to go. Right here. Where is it usually? I'm going to put it here. Pretty, pretty. Now, the way I like to add in detail, and I'm sure that my recipient probably won't notice it, but I notice little things like this, and I'm going to add some shadow because nothing is ever really white. As you can see here, like this is white, but you see shadows, like when it moves. See the lighting and stuff like that, you see shadows. So I always like to add, I'm using a Copic color in C1, in cool colors if you want to. And I like to add little detail, just subtle little detail, like if, there you go. And I like to add in like that. Subtle little detail where the light would be hitting it. And for me, the light is this way. So that's why the shadows are mostly in the back, right? Here we go. This is just something that I have practiced with before. So here is, and then I also want to go ahead and add in maybe a little bit of pink blush on here. So I'm going to add in a pink that I like. And is this beak on? Yes. It's a little dot. And then I'm going to go in with my colorless blender and just, there we go. Making sure that it is glued here. I do need some glue. Other than that, this swan is done. And I'm going to add it to my embellishment. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other one. And then I'm going to be able to put it on an embellishment. And I'll come back to do that one. So there's that for right now. Now, while that is drying, and this was a completely different day, I finally came back to my project and I wanted to create some little toppers. I didn't know what I wanted to do with the swans, and finally I sewed some tulle and I put a strip of gold construction paper on the back of it, cardstock, sorry. And then I'm just going to add this with the swap partner words number 1. I'm going to use the word sweet treat. I've already gone ahead and cut it. I love this one because it's 3 layers, the white outline and then the gold and then the words in fun foam. So I've already done that apart, and I'm going to just play around with it and make sure that I am fitting my words correctly. Now I ended up grabbing some pop-up foam and adding it to the back of the word and the swan. So here it is. I'm going to add some hot glue because I do need it to be reinforced. And I'm going to add this swan facing to the left and then the word sweet treat. And you can see that I did the words in opposite colors. So the word that's going to be on the pink tulle, is teal, and the word that's going on the teal tulle is going to be pink. So I'm going to set that aside. That one's pretty much done. And then let's go on to the second one, and I'm going to add in the swan and the word. That one is going to say bows. Isn't it pretty? This is a great way to use the shakers, and I'm going to gift these to a friend who has a little girl, and she can use the bows as a hair bows for her baby. Adding the fun foam, hot glue, again reinforcing it, and then making sure that it stays on there very well. That's pretty much it. Look at these are so cute. Now let's add them to a bag of bows. Of course, I have some double-sided tape on the back of that gold construction paper. I'm going to go ahead and add that straight onto the plastic baggie that I have with my little fun treats. Isn't that pretty? And it's really simple to make, and the swan is the star of the show, obviously. And the same thing with this. I wanted to have some gold kisses in there inside of my treat, but I could only find the silver ones. It'll have to do. Whoever receives it, they're going to end up eating it anyways. Now I wanted to make sure that the bag was completely lined with the tape. And that's pretty much it. Look at that. I'm done. The swan looks adorable, and that's pretty much it. Now I just have to give it to a friend. Okay, here's the finished product. Sorry for the crinkling sound. I just did it for effect. as you can see, I did the tulle here. It's already propped up. This is a cute way to give out sweet treats or for your swapping the bows. Look at, and this can pop off really easily with the tape, so they can reuse it if they want to. But this is a great way to use the little shaker swans. I love the thickness of them. I think that's one of my favorite things. And I was looking at other design team members, and they put these little what is it called? Feathers, sorry. Their feathers a little higher so you could see the shaker piece. I thought that was really pretty, and I think next time I will be doing that. And just the tiny detail on this beak. Look at that. It's so cute, the little eyes. I really love this die. It's going to be one of my favorite ones. I can't wait to put it with flowers and stuff. But that is my finished product, my finished project for these little swans. Look at him. And of course the swap partner words. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.